Hey man, welcome back to the Super Divorce YouTube channel.
Welcome.
Nicholas Villar is here, aka Super Divorce, and today, don't live alone. Let's try. It's now October. First video that I'm doing in October, and you can tell because I've got this no tricks, just drinks koozie. I'll put some more decorations up as the month goes on, okay? Don't worry about it.
Trust me.
At 7 p.m., it looks like it's a beautiful day. I'm going to take the newspapers and then I'm going to distribute them in the city. No wonder it's going to take me so long to travel in the hot air balloon. But before I go, I will take my precautions like a lamp because when I arrive, it will be nighttime. I will certainly need it. We're gonna deliver newspapers. Take the newspapers on the table. Press E. I'm tired of writing this. I have to hurry up and post it. These don't look like newspapers. They look like classified documents of some sort or another. Now, we gotta go find our lamp. Is that right? So we can go deliver our papers.
I got a darn good notion to let you guys walk to the party.
What got into him? Gee, I don't know.
Why is Jeff angry? What's the stimulus that brings on this sudden emotional response of anger or mild rage? Well, it might be that Jeff feels thwarted as he fails in the fancy trick to impress his pals. So he gets mad at his pals. And now it's later than he thought. He tries a shortcut, hurrying to get home.
Great Scott, who in the world left that there water time to water the lawn?
Shortcuts often lead to trouble, and thus loss of emotional control. You've heard, haste makes waste. Jeff is frustrated by the sprinkler, but he asked for it. Of course, Jeff's going to get the car ready for the party tonight. He wouldn't really miss a chance to impress the gang. But, starter won't work.
Push button starter.
Again, his behavior is thwarted, and a habit is being developed. A habit of allowing such things to annoy him. Jeff's losing control of himself. His thinking is becoming muddled, and he's careless in his actions.
Okay, I
The
just want
madder
to
he
talk.
gets, the worse it becomes. Did you ever hear anyone say, "I was so mad I couldn't see straight"? Severe emotional stress often decreases efficiency. See what I mean? And of course it's the fault of the wrench. This is called projection. He's projecting the blame to the wrench. Well, we've seen Jeff lose control of himself in rage. Let's see how the rest of the family is doing.
Mother! Mother! Oh, it's wonderful. I love the new dress you made.
Oh, thank you, Joan, dear.
See how the new dress tends to stimulate Joan's love for Mother? This makes both Mother and Joan happier. But how does it affect Jeff? And how does his anger affect the others?
Oh, you're the sweetest, bestest mother a girl ever had.
I'm glad you like the dress, Joan.
Oh, I'm so happy. I could be a model. Or a cover girl.
Hey, what's gotten into that crazy kid's sister?
Oh, Jeff, don't be that way.
Notice how Mother seems to become angry herself because of Jeff's anger. Perhaps she shouldn't, but anger is a violent emotion, and we often see an induction of behavior or spread of emotion to other persons, almost like a contagious disease.
Hi, Raj.
Oh, Jeff.
Hey, what have you got? Well, that's my letter. Give me that.
Let me. I got the
You
letter.
dirty little sneak. You're gonna give me that letter? Are you gonna give it to me?
No.
I'll show you up.
What does he have?
You dirty
Hanger?
sneaking brother, you're gonna give me my letter?
Stop it.
Will you give me
Or
that
boomerang?
letter? I'll teach you not to open my mail.
I didn't know about this. Stop it.
Drop that coat hanger.
Hanger. It's a coat hanger.
Sometimes rage, fear, and love are aroused together at the same time. Mother's love of her children and her fear for Roger's safety were mixed with anger, almost rage, at both boys for the part they played in the flare-up. Of course, Jeffrey's family didn't realize that he had been exposed to one irritating situation after another, an accumulation of stimuli which brought about an abnormally strong response. And what did this do to Jeff, this sort of uncontrolled emotional outburst? Well, he regrets some of the things he said, but he can't unsay them. He's tired. That feeling of fatigue may spoil a good time on his date tonight. And if this sort of flare-up is repeated often, it might lead to a permanently warped personality. What could Jeff do to keep better control? Well, we say he could, 1, eliminate the stimulus, 2, modify the stimulus, or 3, modify the response. With these 3 ideas in mind, let's examine Jeff's episode again. To control his emotions, Jeff eliminates the stimulus, the failure to impress his pals, by trying such fancy tricks only when he can do them successfully. But sometimes the trick fails. There are many times when you can't eliminate the stimulus. Try to modify the stimulus. Standing off and looking at himself, Jeff realizes that a slip like that won't really hurt his standing with the gang. Taking it all lightly as a good sport, Jeff impresses the gang a lot more than if he gets angry over such a little thing.
Yeah,
It
it's called
helps
not being.
to recognize and understand the emotional patterns. Then it's easier to eliminate or modify the stimulus. And there's another, even more valuable way to control your emotions. Modify the response. Rather than get in the habit of getting angry, Jeff can substitute. He can modify his response by seeing the humor in the situation. What good does it do to get angry about this? When Jeff's in the habit of controlling his emotions, his thinking is straighter. Push the button. No starter. Let's see. Pull the light switch. No light. That means something. Reason it out. No horn either. So, must be a dead battery. That's straight thinking, unmuddled by emotional disturbances. And it's a simple thing to call the garage or someone for a push and a recharge. No need to fly off the handle and take it out on the things and the people around. When he tries to understand his emotions and those of people around him, Jeff has less trouble controlling himself, and he and those around him are happier. The more he exercises control of his emotional behavior, the easier it becomes to meet the next situation without losing control.
Oh, how about it? Either the plane or the letter.
And so it goes. A happier time all around when emotions are under control.
Hey, Raj, how about you help me get the car pushed out of the garage so we can get it started and fixed up for tonight? You know, if the car's running, I can drop you off the movies tonight before I go out.
Yes, by a better understanding of the emotional patterns of everyday life, and by knowing how you respond to various stimuli, you can develop better control by eliminating the stimulus, or by modifying the stimulus, or by modifying the response. You can control the fire of your emotions. You can balance your emotions and use them so that your personality becomes more pleasant. And you and those around you are a great deal happier and healthier. Before men learned how to control fire and put it to work, it was man's greatest enemy. In much the same way, your emotions can be your own greatest enemy. Or under control, your emotions can make you healthier and happier and improve the lives of people around you. I think of fire in connection with emotions because when you become stirred up, when your emotions control your actions, it affects not only yourself, but the people around you. Psychologists find that control of emotions can be gained by understanding the stimulus-response pattern. When you have certain experiences, you respond with various emotions. Stimulus response. Just as this sort of stimulus produces this sort of involuntary muscular response. Well, that's a rather simplified suggestion of a complex mental process, but you get the idea. Cause, effect. Nature endows us at birth with three general patterns of emotional response. Rage is the response to the primary stimulus of thwarting, something interfering with our behavior or action. Fear is the response to loud noises or loss of support. And the emotional response to love is usually the result of a show of affection or favors. And these seem to be the emotions with which we start life. Then as we grow up, many everyday things and social situations become associated with these primary stimuli, partly by a process called conditioning. And so many things and people cause us to respond emotionally. And in general, that's good, for there are many factors involved in a personality. And a balance of emotions is important to a well-rounded personality. But emotions out of control, well, let's take a look at a slice of everyday life to understand how some stimuli can bring about various emotional responses. What might happen to you, or to me, or to Jeffrey Moore? Jeff is an ordinary and healthy and well-balanced young fellow. He usually gets along well with people. And on this particular Friday afternoon, Jeff and his pals are discussing a big triple date tonight.
My dad's gonna let me at the car tonight.
Oh, the car. That's super. That sounds swell, Jeff, but, well, I don't know if I'll be able to go. I got quite a headache.
Got a headache, huh?
Yeah.
Well, how about letting Jeff, the old soda jerk, fix you up a snappy seltzer?
See? Hey, what?
Hold on, you're going
Some jerk.
Okay, Bub, I saw the whole Y stunt. Now, suppose you clean it up.
Go on, white guy. Clean it up. Yeah, it's right on the floor there. Look at the wash movement.
Wise guys, huh? Well, suppose I don't pick you up tonight. I got a darn good notion to let you guys walk to the park.
What got into him? Gee, I don't know.
Why is Jeff angry? What's the stimulus that brings on this sudden emotional response of anger?
Okay,
Or my
so that's where... Now it's turned off. Why did he... What was he doing in the first place? He was taking... They called it a trick. That's not a trick. When you just pour water back and forth, or whatever chemicals he had, he might have been in a science lab. Yeah. What was he trying to do? He started a cascade of events that completely ruined his day because he... Yow! Let me, old soda jerk, show you a trick or two. And then he starts pouring whatever it was, hydrochloric acid back and forth. Oh, fuck! And then the science teacher, looks like we got a fucking real jerk right here, huh? And that was long. That was kind of a long thing. And I am obliged, when I'm playing a game, to walk over. If you've got a TV that I can turn on and I turn on and there's something playing, then I'll fucking sit here and watch it. Because you never know what's going to happen. I assume if you put that in the game, there's a reason you wanted me to see it. And maybe not. Maybe I'm the jerk for sitting there and watching it for however long that was. And maybe you're the jerk for watching me watch it for so long if you sat around. Most of the people, when I look at the retention time on this video, everyone's going to have tuned out right around the time I turn that TV on. They'll watch me watch it for probably about 20 seconds. And then it's going to be like, your watch, and then boom, it's going to fall off a cliff right at that point. But I don't care because that's the game. Other people are probably going to fast forward over that or not show it to you. But now you saw it. You saw the whole thing. And I'm giving that to you. Now we need to find our lantern. Don't we? And then get on our hot air balloon. The lantern's not in here, right? I didn't see one. We live alone out here. There's a buck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. An 8-point buck. Sitting here staring out at the ocean. And I've got a notion to find my lantern. What is this? My flag? My island flag? My island country? I wonder what he calls this place. What is it? What do you think he calls his island? What is his island nation called? Let me know in the comments below! I don't see a lantern anywhere. Maybe it's already in here. No? Okay, so that means I missed a lantern somewhere. Alright. Let me look inside one more. Maybe I threw it away in the garbage. No. That's a clock. I can't crouch down. That's not. Those are vases. That's my bed. It's not in there. Can I get inside? Ah! So I got a sound meter. Meaning I'm probably gonna have to hide at some point. Just find your fucking... Is that it? No. It's not a lantern. Can I go in the water? Just a little. I could take a few steps into it. Open the thing. No. Where's my lantern? Why would he put it somewhere? I I can't do anything else. There's nothing else to do right now. I can't get into... It's not going to let me go into the hot air balloon. Well, it did actually. It let me go in. Okay. You just walk right in. I assumed you had to interact with it somehow. Did I just get prompted? Oh, I must hurry and travel before nightfall. Now I'm stuck. How do I do it? How do I travel? What do I gotta do? There's no control thing. It's not letting me interact with anything now. You would think you'd have to pull on that, but I can't do it. And I'm stuck in the basket here. Is there somewhere else I'm supposed to look that then I'll be prompted to interact with something? Because I don't see it right now. There's nothing happening right now. I'm stuck. I'm stuck here. Like a... There's no jump button. Can I clip through, maybe? With an intense enough... No? Thought that was going to work. Now I'm going up. Get back out? What's going on here? What are you doing? What are we doing here? Huh? Why am I stuck on the basket? I'm just trying to follow instructions. And now I am... Hold on, I just saw something. It said press E right there. Oh, why did that work? Gosh. Never seen anything quite like that. I'm gonna make it a... I mean, gosh. You want to make it so people quit your fucking game before it even gets underway. Before you even get your balloon in the air. Make it completely impossible to find out what... There's like one spot where you're supposed to look over off into the sky. Oh, you have to be looking there and then press E. You look over here in the sky, and then you'll be prompted to take off in the balloon. You'd think you'd want to like pull on this or something, but nope. No, you gotta be trying to clip through, and then you'll see it. Take off in a hot air balloon. We're taking our top secret report from our island of whatever you call it. You let me know in the comments below what it's called. And that'll be that at 12:50 a.m. Unfortunately, it was nightfall when I arrived in the city, but it is a good thing that I brought a lamp. And I never even found the lamp. I guess you just had it on you. Silly me for actually looking around for it. Right now, all I've got is a... Press F to turn on flashlight. See, now they were saying lamp, but it's actually a flashlight in the end. In this top secret report, 22 of 0. 22 out of 0. Of what? What do I do? What am I to do? Oh, hold on. Okay, so you walk up, you press E, and that places a top secret report on a street lamp. So you gotta walk over here, and you put down another one, put, and it takes a little time to put. Now we've done 22 out of 3. Can't walk down the alleyway, which is nice. Who's that? Shadowy figure number 1 waiting in the wings. It's kind of a nasty noise in my ear with headphones on. I didn't like the way that sounded. 22 out of 6 complete. Here's another one. Almost as if the sign is pointing right here. Put a classified right there. Whose job is this to go around placing classified documents in the local village at night? I could have sworn he said newspapers. Like, I thought we were going to be a newspaper delivery boy. Instead, we're a classified documents distributor walking around. And it's not like we're even, we're putting up redacted versions. Who is this going to help? Oh my god, you see the classified documents all over town that are redacted? Like we're doing something special? Like you absconded with government secrets? No, you didn't have anything here. There's no juice here. There's an arm or something. Maybe it could be a leg. Don't stop, it says. There's a bloody man, a bloody shadow guy. Now maybe things are ratcheting up in intensity. Okay, so here's another one. But as I was saying, we're going about town with... What's that up there? Was that something? I thought it was a spaceship. Might have been a rocket ship. Here's one right here. These are like the classified documents you can get at the library. The ones everyone already knows about. Like I said, because they're redacted versions. Who is this? He's watching us. He's just watching us. Not doing anything. He probably wonders what the heck we're doing in his neighborhood. Why is that guy walking around putting up redacted versions of documents that I can go down and get from the Dollar General? It's like classified documents that they would publish in the Weekly World News. You can get these at the checkout lane at Dollar General. Oh my god, no one's seen this before. You picked up one copy of the National Enquirer and flipped the back and they said, "Top secret documents revealed." And you looked at them and you said, people need to hear about this. They need to read about these. I'm gonna make copies of this at the local Xerox machine down at the library, and then I'm gonna hang these up all over town, and people are going to be flabbergasted when they read what our government's been up to. And everyone who walks by is looking at it like, what is this? Classified? They didn't tell me anything though. These are redacted we need the unredacted versions. This tells us nothing. I could have gone and gotten these myself. Alright, we've taken care of 22 out of 21. Did I miss one, or do I have to do this first? Let's find out. Sounds like the Peanuts character. It's like the Peanuts teacher. Is that all? Okay, here's 22 out of 21 complete. Run from the place immediately. Okay, let's run from the place. Probably that guy is going to be chasing after us now, because he's seen enough. He's like, this guy running around my neighborhood at night flew in on a fucking hot air balloon with a stack of Xerox copies of redacted documents that anyone could pick up at the local thrift store and he's hanging them up. He's littering my town, my neighborhood, with horse shit. He's littering my streets with horse shit. Who is this guy? Did you guys see this guy? He flew in on a fucking hot air balloon with a stack of generic documents that no one gives a shit about. Like he's doing something big. Like he's a big shot. Like he's bequeathing upon us some real shit. At 2:10 p.m. when I succeeded in escaping this creature, and it was just a guy, it was just a concerned citizen, I reached home and it was morning. I should take a nap. So he made it home by morning. Go to home and sleep! Aye aye, Captain. 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 I wonder if... Maybe I should close the door. Go night night. Surprised I didn't have to, like, clip through the ceiling and look off at the sun and then press go to sleep. What was that? Go check out what's going on outside. Turn on our fleshlight. Let's go check on our 8-point buck. It should be over here. It's been killed. Oh my god, it seems he has arrived here. I must hide immediately. Well, yeah, the guy who was watching downtown is like, alright, I'm gonna follow that guy to where he lives and fuck his surroundings up. See how he likes it. Hide before he finds you. We'll hide. I guess I can't do that. Turn off You should have hidden. I did. I just wanted to be a real YouTuber for a second. Okay, so now let me try this again. Let's try again. Okay, let me okay, closes behind you. Let's shut the door. Escape to the balloon without making noise or running fast. Okay. When I fled the place, I found that being away from people was terrifying, and it made me nervous and hallucinating. From now on, I will not move to a place where I live alone. Rather, I will live with people and forget about living alone because this makes me feel lonely and have terrifying hallucinations. Thank God that this creature I saw was not able to catch me. I don't know if this is a real being or if I'm hallucinating, but eventually I will leave my island completely and never return. Fair enough. End the game. So, if you ever get it in your head, because you're very annoyed with society and the way things are going, if you ever get it in your head to just buy a hot air balloon and fly off to an island of yours, of your own, with an 8-point buck and a small shack and a television and other assorted items, and live there alone and fly into town to hang classified documents up for people that aren't really classified. If you ever get it in your head to do that, don't, because you're going to start hallucinating and it's going to be an awful time. Don't live alone.
Goodbye.
We're gonna go viral with this one.